From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
You want to go where to buy a new refrigerator? Steve's A to Z Appliance in Cottonwood? In Cottonwood? Just a 10-minute drive. And they'll save us money. New and used, honest, reliable, factory-trained repair service and parts, and they'll save us money. And dispose of this thing? We gotta make the short drive to Steve's A to Z. Thanks, son.
Steve's A to Z Appliance, front and main streets in Cottonwood. Drive a little, save a lot.
Happy Friday morning to you. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Krueger. We're taking a look at the radar. This is from overnight. That's when most of the rain was. Now, early morning, we did see a few showers for parts of the valley as well. This will all pretty much be moving on out of here this morning. There may be a few stray sprinkles here and there throughout the day today, especially for, say, the valley, eastern mountains, but don't even think about canceling outdoor plans because it's going to be a pretty nice day, just still on the cool side. Now, look at the rainfall totals. Very interesting and impressive for some. There is a bullseye that seemed to be around Chico to the northeast and the foothills there. So Chico, in some cases over 2 inches of rain, over 3 inches in Quincy, over 2 inches Chester. Shingletown even got in on it with 1.73 and Bernie a little over an inch. But look at the coast. About a half an inch on average for Crescent City, Eureka, Hoopa. Redway, a little bit more impressive at 1.2. Not as impressive for Redding at 0.84, but over an inch for Red Bluff, Corning, and Willows. So some pretty good storm totals coming out of it, and we've got more rain on the way in the next 7 days or so. Hey, by the way, Cascade Christmas is here. It's the 21st annual Cascade Christmas, with half of the cast made up of talented young children, alongside your favorite community performers. Now, there are 6 magical shows this November, packed with classic holiday songs, family fun, and heartwarming moments. Now, tickets are on sale now. Go to cascadetheater.org. But you gotta hurry, folks, because these tickets do sell out quickly. So get on over to cascadetheater.org and get your tickets. How much fun is that? Always a great tradition. Here's a look at your headlines. A break from the winds and the rain for today and tomorrow. For the most part, a break from the rain, right? Some of us may see a sprinkle or two, but not enough to be concerned about. Now, the next round of rain will be here sometime around Sunday into Monday, with another break Tuesday, and then just cool and unsettled through all of next week. And by the way, snow levels were very high with this storm system, this past one. We're going to drop down somewhere between, say, 4,000 and 5,000 feet. I'd say closer to the 5,000 foot range here at this point, but certainly something we'll be ironing out the details on that a little bit later. First, though, let's get to your Krueger's Quickcast, shall we? For your Friday, November 14th. All right, you're heading out the door this morning. You'll see some clouds. There may be a sprinkle or two for some, but overall dry. Some fog, especially in the mountain valleys, but there may even be some fog for parts of the northern Sacramento Valley as well. Now, the storm system that impacted us yesterday, that main upper area of low pressure, is impacting Southern California. They're getting a nice feed of moisture, heavy rainfall today and tomorrow, but not the case for us. In fact, take a look at Futurecast. This is what I was talking about. You see, there's a few sprinkles that we may see through the day, and southern Plumas County may see a stray shower develop through the morning hours as well. We're kind of in the very northern tip of that where we're seeing that. Now, you see how we're seeing a few sprinkles trying to develop in the valley and even parts of the eastern mountains? Don't be surprised if that happens, but overall, you're just going to be cool with partly cloudy skies and mainly dry conditions throughout the day today and into tonight. So for today, you've got partly cloudy skies for the valley, and really we'll just call it partly to mostly cloudy skies for all of us, but still on the cool side throughout the day today. Now, looking at your 7-day forecast, you can see off and on chances for rain. The next round will be Sunday into Monday, and then the long-range forecast models are actually having a difficult time with the overall timing and the intensity of next week's storm system, which is Wednesday, Thursday. So for now, I'm just kind of putting it in there, that chance for showers here come Wednesday and Thursday. Snow levels at this point, I'm not terribly concerned about them. Could get as low as 5,000 feet, as I mentioned, by Sunday night into Monday. And then probably at this point, it looks like around 5,000 feet again for next Wednesday and Thursday. But we'll be ironing out those details in the days to come. In the meantime, that is a look at your Krueger's Quickcast. Now let's go into your deeper dive forecast. We're really going to dive deep into that forecast here, sponsored by Shasta Hearing Aids.
Frank, come help with the dishes. What?
The dishes!
I heard it the first time. I just got back from Shasta Hearing Aids, but she doesn't know it yet. What?
Forget it!
All right, so we're looking at the radar here, and most of the rain, of course, we saw was last night. We're really drying things out here this morning, but as I mentioned, if you're running to a stray sprinkle for parts of the valley, eastern mountains this morning, even this afternoon, don't be surprised, but the overall storm system is diving down to the south. Now, the upper level low is right here. See all this flow right here? We're getting a nice tap into subtropical moisture, and it's aimed right at Southern California. They are looking like they're going to see a lot of rainfall. We're probably going to hear about the potential for some flooding and some mudslides, debris flows, the works down there for today and tomorrow. That's when we expect some of that heaviest rainfall. But for us, not the case. It's going to be gorgeous, really, for the next few days. Still a bit on the cool side. As I mentioned, there may be a passing sprinkle, and even parts of southern Plumas County may see a stray shower for parts of the day today. But overall, I think everyone's going to be dry. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies for most of us today, but still cool, right? And then Saturday, just some high clouds, but dry. But sometimes Saturday evening into Saturday night, the flow around an area of low pressure to our south and east will produce some rain off into parts of Modoc County, Laston, and Plumas counties. We're seeing more blue on the map, indicating these lower snow levels I was talking about. Maybe as low as 4,500, 5,000, somewhere within 4,500 feet, give or take. And more of give, that is more closer to 5,000 feet. But even Sunday morning, maybe a chance for a stray shower. But this is a separate system from the one that's going to be coming in from the west. So that one moves on out, right? Then this one begins to move in. So through the day on Sunday, we got a storm system that'll be approaching. Chances for showers will increase. And you can see some of the snow that we are seeing down to about 4,500, 5,000 feet. Gets a bit heavier by the time we get into Sunday night. You see the spin of low pressure, so now it's kind of moving down to the south and east. So Monday morning, you've got the showers, not so much for the coast. Now keep that in mind. We're not seeing as much rain for the coast, but we are seeing it down to the south and east of that because the positioning of that area of low pressure. That's where this forecast will most likely change. Because a lot of times with these cutoff lows, the forecast models have a hard time with them. So the placement of these low pressure systems will determine just how much rain and also snow we'll see out of this system. So as I mentioned, it's one of those stay tuned type of forecasts because conditions can change. And then, but looks like at this point by Monday night, we see a bit of a break going into Tuesday. So again, don't take these to be exact, right? But this is what I was talking about. Based on the latest forecast model data, the heavier rainfall will be down to the south and east. That's why we're most likely seeing less rainfall out along the coast here as we go into Sunday night, Sunday into Monday. Forecast snow as well. As I was mentioning, lower snow levels, so now we're seeing more snow on the map here. So you can see places like Scott Mountain Pass, Highway 3. Sure, I think we may see some snow up there. Cedar Pass, and this is the time frame of about Sunday into Monday. So that would be Scott Mountain Pass. But 299 west, 36 west, I think you're okay. Out towards Cedar Pass, though, some of the higher mountain passes in the eastern mountains, yeah, I think you could be running into some chain requirements there for mainly above 5,000 feet. Now, for our neighbors down to the south in the Sierra, if you are traveling, we're starting to see this snow work its way down into the lower elevations. So this is a sign of some of the, number one, heavier snow that we're going to see, and number two, the lower snow levels, and most likely looking at chain requirements as you're traveling in the Sierra, if you are indeed traveling in the Sierra. Now, looking at the long range, again, we're having some issues with timing here, but I've got my eyes on a storm system off to our west, and you can see kind of developing right here. That's what's coming in sometime Wednesday into Thursday. The exact timing of this is something I'll be ironing out here over the next few days. Chase Wilson will be tracking it for you as well to help give you a better idea as far as when that rain comes in around Wednesday and Thursday. All right, taking a look at that 10-day trend, a little anomaly here on Saturday. We're going to be in the low 70s in the valley. Gorgeous, gorgeous Saturday. Get out and enjoy it. Go on a nice hike because you won't be able to enjoy it as much as we go back down into Sunday. Much cooler and that unsettled weather pattern, meaning a mix of sun, some clouds, and a chance for a few showers. And the lake levels are looking good. We're getting that time of the year where we're seeing less of the decrease and more of it. Look at there's a positive number here indicating all the lakes have seen an increase and the lakes have risen because of the rain that we have seen. How great is that? We take a look at the wave heights, and they are dropping later on today, and especially for your Saturday. So if you need to be on a small boat, you should be in good shape later today. That being said, through the first half of the day, there is a small correct advisory, so just be aware of that with your winds from the south at about 10 to 15 knots. All right, here's a look at your neighborhood forecast, sponsored in part by Dignity Health. Here's Trinity County for today. So as I mentioned, we're looking at drier conditions, partly to mostly cloudy skies, but still cool. Temperatures only in the 50s for your daytime highs. And it's not until Sunday that we'll see the next shot of rain, and that comes into Monday of next week as well. So your Dignity Health North Coast neighborhood forecast, yeah, still cool today, even for the inland areas, only reaching somewhere in the low to mid 60s. For your Dignity Health Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast, mainly only in the 50s for your daytime highs today, but dry and warmer though by the time we do get into your Saturday. Your Modoc County neighborhood forecast, temperatures in the low to mid 50s for you. Next chance for showers will be on Sunday into Monday. Eastern Mountains, 49 degrees for Viola, 53 in Shingletown, Quincy about 59. There could be a stray sprinkle throughout the day today, and maybe a better chance for some light measurable rainfall through at least the morning hours for southern Plumas County, but otherwise that will be the extent of it. For the valley, maybe a stray sprinkle as well, otherwise partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures warming up on Saturday. You can see in Chico we're up to 70 on Saturday, but back down to the 50s by Sunday with that rain returning. Look at the 7-day forecast, folks. It is going to change pretty much each and every single day. These types of patterns, they're difficult to predict exact timing of when these systems pass through. So when I kind of do this broad brush and I say unsettled, what that means is sun, sometimes clouds, sometimes with no rain, sometimes clouds with rain, sometimes sun with a little bit of rain too. It's that kind of mix match of everything out there, and typically it's cooler. The temperatures are cooler with these types of patterns as well. As you can see here in your 7-day forecast for Redding, we're talking upper 50s by Sunday, Monday. Now it warms up a little bit, but still upper 50s to low 60s on average starting Sunday through Thursday of next week. That's your morning update. I'll be back again at noon with your latest forecast. Have a great morning.